everybody, it's me, the Cool Boys Comics, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about why the Wimpy movie, the new one that's streaming on Disney Plus, is weird. I watched it twice. I'd say everyone says like it's terrible and it's bad. It's okay, it's like a 6 out of 10 in my book. I guess it just does a bit better than a 5. Some people are saying it's trash. Well, we all know it's not as bad as Long Haul, right? I remember I actually had this like substitute teacher for about a month, and she loved the Long Haul. Yeah, after I heard that, I started kind of being a little bit careful around her. Oh yeah, so this is why this isn't about the Long Haul. If you want, I can make a video on that. This is going to be about the not terrible, but bad and weird Wimpy Kid reboot. It's basically a retelling of the first book and movie. But here's the thing. It's hardly got any structure. I guess it has a bit of structure, but here's the thing. Like, it doesn't even reach the hour mark. And not including the subtitles. If it reached, I think it just reached like an hour with the subtitles, including the subtitles. I'm okay with that. But 50 minutes including the subtitle, 58 minutes. 30 minutes a little bit short. They crammed the whole story into the thing. Like, come on. Like, I guess animating's harder than acting, but still, like, you can make it long. Like, some of these guys made these like animated movies for 2 hours long, and they just had like a way smaller team, a way smaller work ethic. Okay, well, let's just talk about the movie itself. So it starts off on how I think will be a really good movie, that 2D animation. Yeah, I really like the 2D animation. Like, I just always like search up like the Wimpy Kid cartoon. Yeah, that's actually my favorite part of Wimpy Kid, like the animation. And now I can animate it myself. I did animate it myself. I'll show you at the end. No, I don't have it. Well, yeah. So and then it goes into 3D. Do you remember that game from the first movie and book? Like where Greg and Rowley like play that game, like where like Rowley rises down with the big wheel and Greg throws a football at him. Yeah, they were playing that game first thing in the movie. This first thing in the book and movie is his thoughts on middle school and like the prank. But no, they just go straight to the big wheel. It's not even Christmas yet. He got on Christmas. Whoever wrote this movie just heard a quick summary of it and just wrote it down. At least read like half of the book. That's good enough. So then I think, I don't know. It's just one of those movies that like you just watch and 1 second after it's like, what's that movie about again? It's just one of those movies. I guess like they go to middle school, they aren't liking life, but they get bullied in the hallways and stuff. Basically the same thing. And then when they want to sit at lunch, and then like Greg like talks about what makes you popular. And I think before that like Roderick tells him like stuff, and Roderick sounds like he's Roderick sounds like he's 10. Seriously, like he's like his voice is so light. I think I would actually sound like older than the Roderick in that movie. Like, I think even I would make a better Roderick, and that's something. I'm terrible like, loaded diaper. Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, seriously, that movie, the acting's bad. But like, the voice acting, they didn't try. And even the mom, it sounds like she's recording her things on like an Android. Like an Android Galaxy 2, seriously. So it's like, where are you boys? That's what it seriously sounded like. I can't play a clip because number 1, I don't want to get copyrighted. Number 2, I don't have Disney Plus on my tablet where I do my animations. Yeah. Okay, now let's talk about what Roderick was saying about the cheese and stuff. They make it seem like it makes it seem like he was going to a camp with like serial killers in it. Like, it's just middle school. Everyone attends it. Yeah, so he seems so epic and, like, so dangerous and stuff. He just gets normally bullied, just like all the other stuff. He gets bad seatings in class. Yeah. Let me just give you... Okay, I don't want this video to be too long. Let me just give you a quick summary after that. So after Greg decides to be more popular, he tries signing up for activities. No, Riley wants to sign up for activities, but Greg wasn't. Which is exactly the opposite of like the first movie, where Greg wanted to sign up for activities, but Riley was like, oh, no thanks. No, Riley wants to sign up for stuff. The Wizard of Oz and stuff. Yeah. That's basically it. And then it's basically the same thing. It comes home, he's depressed. And then the accident on the bike, just like every single other like book and movie, based on the first movie or first book, like Riley falls off the big wheel and breaks his arm. But in the movie and the book, he just like trips off. But in the movie, he just goes flying. Like this movie does not obey the laws of physics. I think it'll be more realistic if Maddie's taking a poop and it just floats away. I think those physics will even be more realistic. So yeah, Riley breaks his arm, and Greg in this one, he actually discovers that, he doesn't actually discover it becomes popular, he knows from the beginning it'll make him popular. And then in the movie and book, he thought no one would care, but no, he actually did become popular. And that's exactly what Greg expected. So yeah. And then here's something weird that happened. Something that I think really ruins, which completely knocks out the Wimpy Kid franchise. Long Haul did most of it, and I think this movie just took down the rest of it. When Greg and Riley were trying out for these newspapers, Greg was the one who thinks of Zooey Mama, and Riley plagiarizes it. And actually, in the first movie, the first book, Greg and Riley think of it together, and in the first movie, Riley thinks of it. But in this one, Greg comes with it all by himself, and Riley comes in, oh, that's funny, and just takes off with it. I think... Well, I guess if he actually did ask Greg first, he would just be like, oh yeah, whatever. But no, he didn't even ask. He just, it just runs away. It seems like Riley is a worse friend than Greg. I think and there's going to be spoilers. Oh yeah, 100% spoilers. I bet you no one has watched the Wimpy Kid movie 10,000 times. So yeah, so spoiler, when actually... So actually, this is actually kind of weird. He puts in the paper, and he does win, but the librarian changed it up and edited it, making it seem dorky. Who actually has a right to do that? That's just unrealistic. If that was more realistic, who would ask first? I know, you can't who actually just gets a newspaper, just stamps on their own stuff, and just passes it off as the other guy. Which makes him embarrassed. So yeah, and also after that, Riley becomes the popular one. He sat over everyone's lunch tables, and Greg was still on the piano. Yeah, and that's exactly what I mean by Riley being a bad friend in this. And also when Zooey Mama wins, and the librarian didn't change it, I'll spit in that guy's face if I actually see him. Which I probably won't. This is all fake. I have to remember. I'm not going to get mad at the movie. So, yeah. And then he just leaves Riley's comics alone, passes it off as it already is. And then everyone loves it. Everyone likes Riley. Riley's popular. Blah, blah, blah. Greg gets pissed off at Riley. And I think that's actually... in this movie, you actually feel for Greg. You know what I mean? You actually feel sympathy for Greg. So then, Riley becomes an a-hole, and Greg was just trying to live up with it, but no, everyone's booing him, throwing stuff at him, and he just seems like something against the community. So yeah, Greg's sitting all alone, and you actually feel sympathy for him. And then the famous Fregley's house scene comes, where he actually goes in his Fregley's house. It's basically the same thing. Fregley's weird. He tries to escape. Fregley chases him with a booger. He locks himself in the bathroom for hours. He gets a note, and his booger's on the note, and he passes out. Then he runs home. So yeah, that happened, and I guess after that, like he just saw Rowley, and he said, and Rowley's like the little fat chungus he is. He was like, "Yeah, I saw you at Freddy's house." Well, he is. Like, if you're actually gonna just like ditch your friend like that, I guess you can actually expect him to get new friends. Like, you can't just expect someone to just say, "I'm not your friend anymore." You expect him to just sit in the corner like, "Wah," and not make any new friends. Riley's so dumb A-word in this movie, seriously. So then they have a fight. They still had a quote-unquote fight. It's because like they were just like dancing around and stuff. Then the classic scene, the bullies come in. They make Riley eat the cheese. They're about to make Greg eat the cheese. And then everyone comes back and Greg claims he ate the cheese, and they're friends again. And in this movie, hold on a sec. So yeah, what was I talking about again? Sorry, there was like some weird background stuff. So, oh yeah, it's like the fight. The bullies come, and then like, and here's the thing. When Greg and Riley become friends again, and also he claims Greg ate the cheese and they become friends again, you're just like, well, they should have never been not friends in the first place. Like, these guys have no common sense. This movie is just so weird, and after thinking about it now, it's just more worse than I remember now. Well, yeah. Yeah, and also here's another thing. You know how, what was the kid's name again? Oh yeah, do you know how like in the original book and movie, like and Riley starts hanging out with this kid named, I don't know, Corland? Yeah, and this way he hangs out with Chirag Gupta. And here's my problem with Chirag Gupta in this movie. He sounds American. Like, you know why everyone likes Chirag and he has a Discord mod and stuff? Because he had like that Indian accent. And that's why everyone loves Chirag for. Now, like, he's just, he sounds like he's on drugs now, seriously. And that's basically it. That's my summary. I would say overall, now I think of it, I give it like a 4 out of 10, maybe 3.5. And yeah, that's my movie summary and why the Wimpy Kid movie is weird. Oh, and also Manny's just cursed, and so is Fregley and Rowley. Riley, Fregley, and Manny just look like they came from Satan himself. No, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you actually subscribe, like, I'm on a goal for 1,000 subscribers. When I do that, I can actually start getting paid on YouTube, and yeah, that would be nice. I'm also on a quest of 4,000 hours of watch time. You know, you're probably going to be like, hey, we're not going to help you. You're going to put ads on your videos, and now your videos are going to be so, like, annoying. Well, don't worry, I'm not going to make them annoying. Like, I won't make them go on constantly, because I want the money. I want to get some stuff. Well, that's basically it. Hopefully you enjoyed my movie, and I'll see you all later. Bye.